Right, I'm live, guys, I'm pretty sure. Yo, mate, what up? Welcome to another Lawn Tips live stream. Can you guys please let me know in the comments if you can hear me, because my camera has been stuffing up on me all night. I just put a post up saying that the stream is cancelled, but then the camera started working as soon as I put that post up. Looks like no one can see me yet. Nothing. Yo, someone says yo. Let's just see. I'm going to let the people on Facebook know that it's working. Is it working? Nothing? You sure? It says, here we go. Awesome. It's catching up now. Alright. Awesome. No sound. Can you guys hear me? I can see you. Camera's working. Yes. That is what I want to see. Man, what a struggle. Alright, I'm just going to tell the guys on Facebook it's working. We are on. The stream is working. Sorry, I'm a bit all over the place now because it wasn't working for a second there. Right, welcome guys. I thought I would do a stream today because it's springtime here in Australia. If you're in America, sucked in, you're about to go into autumn and then winter. I think you're already in autumn. You guys call it fall. But yeah, you guys are struggling. Anyway, if you guys want to ask me any questions tonight, feel free to ask me some questions. Make sure you tag at Lawn Tips and I will answer your questions for you, because if you don't tag at Lawn Tips, it won't come orange on my screen. I won't be able to see what you're trying to say. But yeah, feel free to ask some questions tonight. I just wanted to have a chat, probably for about 25 to 30 minutes. See how we go, and let's just enjoy this, guys. Let's have some fun with it. Good to see. Let's have a look at who's here before we wait for some questions. We've got a few guys. You're offline in now. Awesome. Look at all you legends. A's Lawn and Landscaping. Hey buddy, how's it going? Legend. You guys should go check that little man out. He is not little. You're not a little man, but you are a legend, man. Awesome dude, putting out some content over in the States. You're a legend, man. RVA Lawn Love. Hey man, what is going on? Chris Voigt, legend. Good to see you, man. Man. So I wish I knew all you guys' names here. This is awesome. Lawn Tools. Hey Jordan, what is going on, my man? Clinton from Camden Garden Solutions, my man. What's going on? Alright, whoa, we're getting questions already. Alright, I better get the questions because let's have a look at the time. 15:15. Kids are asleep, so we could go a bit longer. We'll see how we go. But, you know, I'll limit it. Well, you can always do a live stream again in a couple of weeks. Alright, what are we saying? Let's have a look. Excuse me, I had Indian for dinner. Delicious. It's just coming up now on me again. Yeah. Alright, Luke J. Tav, pre-merge it now. Yes, man, 100%. Put some pre-merge down. I was going to put some down on Monday to do for a video this weekend, but it was windy as, and then we got rain, and then, you know, I was going to do it today, but I didn't do it. We're getting rain tomorrow, Friday night though, or Saturday morning, so I'm going to put some pre-merge down before that. I'd water it in, but I've got water restrictions, and I'm trying not to water as much as I can. Jordan Wall, still doing a sprigging video. I want to, man. I've got to find a place to do it. A bit hard with water restrictions at the moment, though, so I might have to hold off until our water supply bumps up just a bit. What is my favourite shampoo? I don't know, man. I've been using Head and Shoulders because I've had dandruff. But I don't have a favourite, man. If you have a favourite shampoo, let me know. I'm interested. Autumn this weekend. I don't know, man. When's fall for you American guys? I don't follow along very well with your seasons. Best way to get my quike growing thicker and increase weed resistance. Alright, Devaz Papa. I like your name. Best thing to do, man, is to be looking after it well. So giving a good watering schedule, giving it a slow release fertilizer let's say about every 8 to 10 weeks. That's what I'll be looking at doing. And basically just mowing often as well. So mowing 1 to 2 times a week, especially with Kikuyu, because that stuff goes bananas. Like, it goes nuts. Alright, I hope that answers your question. Where's the coffee? Tell you what, man, I am behind on my coffee art at the moment. I haven't put up any coffee for ages, so I need to get onto that. I've just been lazy. And my coffee art, it's because my coffee art's been good, eh? That's why I've done it. No, it hasn't improved. It's still shocking. Morgan Herkett. Currently have a heap of paspalum, some nutgrass as well, coming through after installing irrigation. Any advice to get rid of it? I need to know your grass type, man, to give recommendations on that. Generally, I'd recommend people put down a pre-emergent to stop it coming up. Something like Barricade or Embargo, and it'll be going to be your best bet. I'm a big fan of the liquid pre-emergents. Granular is still great, but I always find you get better coverage and better results with your liquid products. And I sometimes struggle applying granular products. I don't seem to get as an even application as I do with liquids. No worries, Aiden. Anytime, my man. We'll find our questions. Yep, so if you guys have questions, remember, put down at Lawn Tips or I won't see it, sorry. Jackson Riley, what grass type do you suggest for Canberra? Do they have just rye there, man? Canberra's good, pretty much the same climate as me here, like nearly identical. So you can go rye if you wanted to, just be aware rye does take a little bit more water and a lot more maintenance, needs more nitrogen inputs. It's a very hungry grass and very demanding. But something like Torfescue, if you want to go low, Kentucky Bluegrass, Ryegrass. Kikuyu works there well as well. It just goes a little bit dormant in the winter. Same as Zoysia. You could do anything really. You've got quite a lot of options. You're like in a transition zone. So it means you can use sort of either. Rust problem in my KBG. Get some nitrogen down on that bad boy, man. 100%. Josh had some rust in his yard on his Kentucky Bluegrass, which I'll be shooting a video on Friday, which will be out on Saturday. I'm pushing the edit nice and thin. But yeah, you guys will see how it's improved. It's improved quite a bit. Let's just make sure the guys on Facebook know that we're doing this live stream. Right, anyway. Adrian Fairfield. Hey man, what is going on? Advice on detaching machine to use on Kentucky Bluegrass and rye. So you're probably there's a few options. A couple of companies sell different groomer attachments and scarifying attachments. I know the Proteas, you can get a scarifier or a groomer. Same with the Swardmans. Really depends, man. I know in the States a lot of the guys are using those Sunjos, like those electric ones. You can't get them over here, but to get them shipped to Australia, they're very expensive. Shoot me an email, man. I'm not sure if you probably sent me an email. I haven't caught up. I'm still catching up on emails this week. Sorry, guys. If you have emailed me, so I will get to them. It's just taking me a bit of time this week. It looks like the people on Facebook don't know. Oh, I didn't write anything. I know. It's all good. People know. Am I going to do a spring reno on the Tiff Tuff? Yes. Probably next week or the week after, because I'm going away in a couple of weeks, so definitely do a reno very soon. I was hoping to do it this week, but it's still not warm enough here. It's only really just starting to wake up now. Cool. Seeded Sahara Bermuda. Never heard of that. Cultivar of Cooch or Bermuda. The other week in the Hunter Valley. It took about 3 weeks for germination. It's coming along now. Any advice on speeding up some growth? I would recommend you do some spoon feeding with nitrogen. So you could put out about a quarter rate of fertilizer every 2 weeks, man, if you wanted to, just to speed up some growth. Or you could start applying liquid fertilizers every week as well. But spoon feeding some nitrogen is really going to help start pushing it to spread sideways, and then obviously doing some regular mowing as well. So I try and mow 2 to 3 times a week if you can. The more you mow with Cooch, the more it's going to actually spreadly dead. Yes, Clinton, I remember you coming down. You have to send me a message, man. Tell me what time you're coming, because I've got to help move my grandmother's stuff out of a shipping container in the morning. So yeah, let me know, man. Luke McGraw, is 2-spec Accelerate good? Yes, man, it is good. Very good, especially if you're doing something like a renovation, or you just want to give your lawn a quick bit of growth to repair from some damage or to fill in some bare areas. 2-spec Accelerate is great, which you can find that on my website. Yeah, it's just an option there. So I've got a lot of fertilizers now on my website. All the other stuff I've had there before, like my plans and consultations, this and that. But you can have a squeeze if you like at lawntips.net. That's my website. Can you use liquid fert in between granular fert? 100%, man. On my lawn plans, I have actually got that included in those. And basically what I recommend people do is every 8 to 10 weeks, apply your granular fertilizer, which is going to be a slow release. And then every about 3 to 4 weeks, sometimes like 3 to 5, depends on your schedule, put down a liquid fertilizer as well. Best thing to do. I do it at home all the time. Lawn loves it. When would be the best time to put down wetting agent after reno? Man, you could do it the day of the renovation if you like. A lot of people like to put down their insecticides the same day. You can put down some wetting agent as well. If you're putting down an insecticide as well, you can actually mix that wetting agent with the insecticide if it's a liquid insecticide as well. So a good option there. Put it down the same day or put it down the following day. Just don't do it beforehand because it's not really worth it. Cool. What's the best way to spot kill weeds in existing lawn? Normally I like to get one of those little smaller sprays, normally about the 3 to 5 litre ones. I think I've got a 5 litre one. Only a tiny little one. You only mix up like half a rate in there. Or was it quarter rate? Oh man, my brain's not working at the moment. Anyway, you mix a small amount in there and basically just spot spray. I normally recommend you get some marker dye as well so you can see where you've sprayed, so you don't like spray over weeds twice, because spraying weeds more isn't going to do like any more damage to the weed, and you're probably going to damage your lawn a little bit more as well. Cool. Let's just make sure I didn't miss anything. My wife said, "Did you want me to bring in a coffee for you to pour live?" Yes. Make me coffee. That'd be good. Yes, please. To the coffee. She said yes. Alright, I'm going to get a live coffee pour. Who's keen for that? Right, let's just bring up... Sorry, I'm just going to bring this live chat up so I can see it a bit better. Pop out the chat. There we go. Look at that. Magic. I'm a technical whiz. Skills. Oh, yeah. Can I recommend a lawn care book for a novice? Sorry, I've gone straight down to the bottom. I'll go back up in a second and read the other questions. I've got a couple of books here, man. My favourite 2 books here, because they're the only ones I've actually got in hard copy. I've got some on ebooks, but you can hear me making coffee in the background. This one's great. Fundamentals of Turfgrass Management by all those dudes down the bottom. But by Wiley. Wrong side. Great book, really, really good book. Heaps of info in there. I mean, it even gives you like grass identification. Gets a little bit sciencey, which I love. Tells you about some weeds. Got some nice colourful pictures, It's a good book. Same with this one here. This one's actually a little bit easier to understand as well. This one's a bit more technical. This one's a bit more, probably more towards the beginner side, so I'll show you. Back cramp. What a mess. Turfgrass Science and Management by Robert Emmons and Frank Rossi, the 5th edition. Lincoln James, pay for the coffee and tips while... Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Can you hear the coffee going? Crap coffee art, yes. If you guys don't know what the crap coffee art thing is, basically on Instagram through winter, because I got really, really bored, I tried to improve my coffee art over time and didn't work very well. We started hashtag and started talking about coffee art. There goes the pens, yep, they're gone. Alright, where are we up to? Questions wise. Oh, don't tell me I'm lost. Alright, I've lost some of the questions because it's blocked them off. Adrian Collins, any advice or tips for beginners wanting to get a lawn on its way to your level? Biggest thing, man, is make sure you mow regularly. So it's as easy as this. Like I'm not even exaggerating. If you've got a good basis there, anyway, make sure you mow your lawn regularly. Water properly. So water half an inch a week if you've got warm season grass, and then half an inch to 1.5 inches with cool season grass. It really depends on the season. I think I missed that. It looks like there's a couple of different things there. Anyway, it's all good. Francis Fosto. I hope that's how you pronounce your name, buddy. Oh, calling people buddy, and I hate that. Why? What's the name of the perennial ryegrass you use? Is it a blend? So it's just a mono stand, man. So it is called Perennial Ryegrass SR4650, which I do have on my website under seeds. It's awesome, man. I love that seed. It's from Advanced Seed. but I do sell some of their seeds as well. Glyphosate for the win. Lachlan. Is that Lachlan Davis as in my neighbour? I could hear you, bro. What are you doing? Start talking about your whipsnapper soon, mate. Your new mower you just bought. Bermuda Cooch. Glamindo in the house. Alan, you legend. Did any of you guys go to Lawn Fest? I didn't make it this year, unfortunately, which is a bummer. But Lawn Fest is what the Australian Lawn Fanatics host. Good old Rusty and Lenny. Those guys are legends. And I did not make it up this year because, you know, just got a bit of stuff going on at the moment. But yeah, hopefully I can make it next year. Any experience with the Wi-Fi timers? I actually have just got... It's not there at the moment. I got a Rainbird one recently. Shout out to Irrigation Pumps and More, which I sell some stuff for those guys as well. Massive shout out to those guys. They help me out so much. Ben there, you're a legend. I got the Rainbird one recently. Been testing it out. I mean, I haven't been watering much, but it's good. I really like it. It's awesome to have an app on your phone and being able to put your sprinklers on. It's weird. Jack Heaslip. When should I scalp an air IQ in South Australia? Normally, man, people say when your minimum temperature and your maximum temperature, this is your air temperatures, equals 36. Was it 37? Let's go 36, that's fine. You get away when they both eat. So say if you had 10 degrees in the morning and then 26 degrees was your top, then it's a good time to do a renovation and scalp it. Yeah. You can do it a little bit early if you like, but sort of around then. Normally I say around October long weekend is when you're looking at those sort of temps where you are. Kent Fleming, when is the new merchandise coming? Oh, it's coming soon, man. I'm hopefully got some polos on the way soon. I've only got like 3 hats left, white hats, and that's it. Stubby holders are all gone. I've got to make another order. What would you guys like to see at Lawn Tips Me? What sort of merch you'd like to see down in these comments, and I'll get some ideas. I love that. When will you film on the golf course again? Maybe in the future. We'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But not at the moment because it's too hard when you're working there. It's only... my brother and I are the supers there. My twin brother, believe it or not. So my twin brother has a lot of knowledge on grass as well, you guys. So with his lawn too, it's not me fixing his lawn. It's him fixing his lawn. And I'm shooting videos there. So I don't think that I'm fixing his lawn for him. He's fixing it. He's a greenkeeper as well. But yeah, at some time, yeah, we should do something there. I wouldn't mind doing some course vlogs as well. That would be good fun. UK viewer here, Peter Campbell, legend. Good to see you. I have soily soil. What's soily soil? It just sounds like double soil. Should I level it with sand and soil mix or one or the other? Depends on what you want to do, man. Sand is fine. Normally I recommend if you're going to use sand on soil, I'd recommend you at least aerate first, just to create sort of like capping on the top layer, and you start to create different layers, which just creates problems with drainage and gets really funky. So normally I recommend people aerate first because you can create that capping there. But yeah, looks like the coffee's here. Thanks, girl. Oh, that's hot. Right. Oh, right. Flippage. Ah, there's a bit of milk there. Right, let's see how this goes. Can you see it on camera? Yeah, you can see it.
Spill it on the keyboard.
I won't spill it on the keyboard. Here. Let's be safe, people. Safety Sallies, as Connor would say. Oh man, this milk's a bit frothy. It's not.
I'm sorry.
The instruments aren't good, so I can't do it. Yeah, it's not going to work. Oh my gosh, that is the best one
Sorry.
I have made to date. I blame the barista. What is it? What do you reckon that is? It's a cloud.
Sorry.
It's alright. Oh dear. Oh well, I'll have a sip. Cheers. I taste right. That's all that matters. The art doesn't matter. It's just the taste. Shout out to I hope you're pronouncing your name right, man. Banashi Coffee. They sent me some beans, which is these bad boys, and they are delicious. Really, really good stuff. I'm going to buy some more, actually. Even though he sent me some freebies, I'm going to buy some more, so I can hit you up. Alright. Grass types I recommend for Darwin. Shoot me an email, man, because I have been doing some research into that recently. There's some weird grasses in Darwin too, like Durban grass. A couple of guys a bit of buffalo and stuff, but you definitely need a warm season grass that is going to handle that crazy heat, man. But shoot me an email, I recommend you do. I'll help you out with that. Ben Sims at lawntips.net. Sims is spelled S-I-M-S as well. I'll write down the chat here for you guys so you can see it. If you want to email, try Ben Sims at lawntips.net. Sweet. Now, I answer every single email. It just does take me time sometimes. Yeah. You should shave mine. That's disgusting, Harvey. Naughty. James, red supporter. What a ledge. Got any man? Best way to reduce spongy buffalo. Scalp that boy. But careful when you do scalp buffalo as well, because scalping buffalo can be a little bit scary because it only has runners on the top of the soil, which are called stolons. The way I remember the difference between stolons and rhizomes is rhizomes, your underground runners, and stolons are on top. Rhizomes, I always think, are rhizomes, roots, sort of relate that together, and stolons, it's just the other one. Cool. But yeah, just be careful when you scalp buffalo because it can get a bit of damage. So yeah, best fertilizer for buffalo. If you're using like on a regular maintenance program every 8 to 10 weeks, something like 2-spec Elevate is great for seasonal maintenance. It really depends on what you want. You guys know that I love Inoculate Complete because of all the added extras in it, but I'm not going to go on talking about it now. If you want to find more about it, you can find it in one of my videos. Back on Josh's lawn, we used it. Super nom. Can you say hi to my Mrs. Libby? I force her to watch all your vids and she loves them. You're forcing her, but she loves them. It sounds like it means. Anyway, thanks. Hey Libby. Thanks for watching my videos, even though you're forced to. Nathan Denock. Can I spray pre-emergent on a new lawn? How new is it, man? Normally the general rule of thumb is you wait 6 months or until your roots are 3 centimeters, 30 mil. And if you're American, over an inch. What's 30 mil in inches? Don't know. 2-spec Accelerate, good for KQ. Yeah, man, sure is. If you want to use something on a regular program though, go 2-spec Elevate, which again you can find on the website. How did your mate's renovation project come out and how's it looking? What mate's that? Is that the KQ lawn? Is that Matt's? We'll be doing some updates on that soon. It's dormant at the moment. It's just starting to wake up, so we'll talk about it soon. Oh, thanks Jordan. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate your channel too, man. A shout out to the Lawn Tools. One of my favourite channels on YouTube. Funny man. Old Jordan and his bro there as well. Awesome channel. Love it. Got an awesome lawn too. It's a beautiful cooch. Is it a hybrid cooch, man? Or it's like a common? I think it's a common, isn't it? Like a fat bladed boy. Nice and thick. Have you got any tips on how my lawn can soak up some rain instead of sitting on top? Alright man, it sounds like this is Chris Ainsworth, sounds like you have hydrophobic soil, so you need a wetting agent. So sometimes, especially when you get rain for ages, like it's been like in Australia at the moment, or you've got a bit of compaction, maybe got some clay soil, there's quite a few factors that can come into play with that as well. But your soil starts to repel water, which sucks. And so basically you need to getting a wetting agent to help repel that waxy layer that's on top of your soil, and it'll help just penetrate down into the soil and retain some moisture there as well. So a wetting agent, jump on lawntips.net/wetting agents, or jump on some other guys' websites, doesn't matter where you go, Lawn Pride, anywhere else, have a squeeze around and just look at the wetting agents there. I'm not here just to sell my stuff the whole time. Hey man, just wondering when my kite will take off. Did a reno a month ago. So you've probably done it a little bit early, man, in Victoria. If you're in Queensland, you would have been sweet. In Victoria, probably just a little bit early, so you just have to wait a little bit for it to wake up still. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is because the temps are like... Have I missed any questions? I hope I haven't, guys. Right, I'm going to have to skip through a few, sorry, tongue twister. Brisbane had a dry start to spring. Any advice on how to stop grass drying out? Another thing, man, wetting agents. I'm going to be doing a video soon on how to save water in your lawn and ways to, just to be a little bit more water wise because of how things are looking in Australia at the moment. We've actually got some rain coming up. We had some rain on Monday. We had 20 mil. Monday or Tuesday? Monday night, I think it was. We had 20 mil, and we've got some more rain coming this weekend, and then rain the following week as well. So hopefully, things are looking up. Matt Skyku is still waking up, so you guys will see it soon. Tiff Tough Supplies in Queensland. I'm pretty sure there's heaps, man. I'm not 100% sure though, sorry. I think that question keeps getting repeated. Luke McGraw, I answered it. Thanks for repeating it though, man. It means I saw it. Yo, Alan Hayden, what's going on, bruh? I'm really far behind. Nice coat hanger in the background. Shut up, man. That's what my Liverpool shirt was, but I wore it the other day in a video and then it got sweaty, so it's in the wash. Good scarifier sold here in Australia. Proti does them. Proti actually does the same thing as the old SB45s, the Scott Bonner ones. What are the Scott Bonner versions of the scarifier called? I can't remember, man. But Proti does a very similar version of that. To be honest, I haven't done a lot of research on it recently. At work, we just use one of those old Scott Bonner ones, and they do the job, eh? They do the job. Looks like you guys enjoyed my coffee out. I've only caught up on those comments now. Oh dear, long sleeve shirt for merchandise. Oh, yeah. I like that. I love long. Don't want to see that finger, Josh. Leave my finger alone, bro. Oh dear. Right, I'm just catching up on the photos. Sorry, not the photos. The questions here. Hey Josh Sims, what's going on? If you could only ever use one granular fertilizer brand, what would it be? I probably couldn't use one granular fertilizer, to be honest. Depends on what your lawn needs and what it's lacking. But I'm a big fan of Inoculate Complete, as you guys know, because it's got the microbes, the wetting agent, and the humic acid included, and it is a mini prill, which is awesome for your shorter turf. But it's a hard question, man. I can't really answer that, to be honest. We're getting very similar questions here, which is good. Hopefully you guys got the answers for them. What are your thoughts on Blue Muta? Is that like... It sounds like Winter Green Cooch. I don't know. Never heard of it. Polo tops. Hoping to get some polos. Stuart Glatz. Yo, bro. Thanks for saying hi. Appreciate it. Do you recommend golf style lawn for low sunlight areas? If you're only getting 2-3 hours a day, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, that's not going to really work for you. You're probably going to got something that's a little bit taller just so it catches a bit more sunlight and can photosynthesize a little bit easier. But 2-3 hours, man, most lawns are going to struggle. In all honesty, you need at least 4 hours. You want more than that even, but you can get away with 4 hours. Hello from Ireland. You are a legend. How cool is that? Any thoughts on electric versus petrol rotary mowers? I have not used any electric ones, so I can't comment on that, unfortunately. I'd love to grab one, though, get my hands on one and try one out. That'd be awesome. Ben Tefo... I can't pronounce your last name. Not even going to try. Set up by the wife. Caleb. 100%, mate. I was 100% set up with this coffee. I could have done a better job if I did the milk. No, probably not. What's that on your top lip? Bruh. It's called a Mustache. Michelin Man coffee. Yeah. 100% Kev. What grass type you recommend for cutting golf style? I know you already answered that question. I'm getting them. Will you become more active in WA lawn addicts? Oh, I'd love to become active in all the lawn groups, man, but I tell you what, it's hard to keep your eyes on everything while you're running your own page, YouTube, business, working on a golf course. It gets hard. I try to pop my eye in there every now and then when I can, but unfortunately it's hard to always see it. It doesn't always come up in my newsfeed on Facebook either. I get enough grass in my newsfeed on Facebook, to be honest. But, you know, I do enjoy it. Herbicide Paspalum and Summergrass out of Blue Cooch. This is Queensland Blue. Spot spray Roundup. Honestly, there's not many options. How we going? We catching up? Ooh. Ben, I think, hey man, I think you've said hi enough. What type of cutlery do you prefer, plastic or metal? Stainless steel. Play us the Lawn Tips theme song on the guitar. There is no Lawn Tips theme song, brother. What are you talking about? You should do a 24-hour live stream. No thanks. That would be so hard. Jordan Cramp. Tips for cool season grass in heavily shaded areas. How heavily shaded are we talking? I do know that plant growth regulator can help out with that, believe it or not. Because along my fence line, if you guys have ever seen my little side section on my lawn, it does struggle a little bit down there because through winter it gets no sun at all. Still goes alright though for ryegrass, not too bad. A little bit thin. A couple of weeks ago in a video I showed that it is a little bit thinner there. But I found when I used plant growth regulator down that side last year, made a big difference, man. It was awesome. So have a look into plant growth regulator. I'll do another video on that soon once the old season starts kicking into gear. Things are just starting to green up now, which is awesome. Starting to get the trees looking nice and flowery, if that's a word. Sorry, coffee's repeating on me. What do you think of electric pH testers? Wait, not a fan, to be honest, man. I've never found them to work well. New Zealand, what up, bro? Good to see you, man. Hey Ben, do you know what's in the Lawn Doctor's Stimulus? Are we talking about Plant Doctor? Fulvic acid is the main ingredient there. I've talked about fulvic acid in the past, but it really, I'm not even going to go on about it now. My brain's a bit fried tonight. But basically it's great to help boost liquid products sometimes. Like today I put out some liquid iron at home and I added some Fertiliser, which is fulvic acid, which just helps improve the uptake of foliar products by the leaf. Ooh, yeah, I'm struggling to get my words out tonight. But yeah, I'll talk about it in a video. But yes, I've done a video on it too before, fulvic acids. But yeah, fulvic and humic acids are awesome, man. They're really going to help unlock nutrients in your soil and just allow nutrients, yeah, just to be unlocked in your soil as well. I think I just said the same thing twice. Ben, do you still need your special mix when you have inoculate complete? 100%, man. Yep. 100%. Jordan Sims, what products do you use to keep your mow so seedy? Just, you know, just skills, man. That's my brother, by the way, Jordan Sims. Old plumber boy. Loves his plumbing. Loves telling stories about poo most days of the week. Lawn tips on your own website for the wiki. Don't know what that means. Looks like I'm catching up. Make sure you keep asking questions, guys. If I've missed your questions too, please ask them again. What's the time? We'll wrap the stream up in 5 minutes, so let me know if you guys have any more questions. Oh, can you make a wiki page with the common stuff you answer? Or I might make a blog on my website in the future. Make sure you at Lawn Tips me as well, so I can see what you're saying. Let's see if we missed any questions, because I flew through one section earlier. Presuming I have your credit card, what's your PIN number? Jason, get out of here. Cool. We're good. We're all set up. Alright. Looks like we're doing well. Alright, here we go. Ford Leg. Nice name. My Kaiku in South Australia / green. However yellow spots and destroy grass with some areas fully dead and grey colour. Someone said it could be beetles. It could be. It could be this time of year. You'd be thinking it'd be more like something like armyworm this time of year. I'd need to see some pics, man, to confirm for you. It's really hard to know when you just say there's some dead areas. Show me some pics if you like, and I'll have a look at them. But see if any areas pull up easily. You can do the soapy water test, so pour some soapy water around the areas that are a little bit sad looking and see if any beetles or grubs come up within, I think it's normally about 5 minutes. Cool, more questions flying through, good stuff. How do I stop Kaiku from getting under my lemon tree? Pre-emergent would help to an extent. You just got to be careful with pre-emergent around trees though, because you can damage your trees, especially rose bushes, because their roots are so low. So high, sorry, don't go very deep. Yeah, pre-emergence, or you could just make an edge around your tree, or round up. Yeah. Can you sow rye in spring? You can, man. It's just a little bit harder, because this is normally the thinking behind sowing in spring, in autumn as opposed to spring with cool season grass. So in spring, when you sow cool season grass, there's going to be more weeds germinating, like your paspalum, summergrass, crabgrass, which summergrass and crabgrass are pretty much the same thing. And you can have a lot more weed competition. And then also you're heading into warmer months of the year. So then obviously your grass isn't going to be as established. Your root system is going to be a lot shorter as well. So it's going to struggle a lot through summer, and you're going to have to put a lot more water into it, and it's just not too fun. So when you do it in autumn, you're going into a cooler time of the year, so the only weeds you've really got germinating are winter grass now, which is Poa annua, which can be a pain in the bottom, but it isn't as aggressive as something like paspalum, or it is, but it isn't. I prefer to have winter grass than paspalum. I don't know. That's actually a hard question, but you tend to get better results anyway with cool season grass in autumn, optimum temperatures, and you're going into winter, so your lawn is actually not going to struggle over those winter months. So you're actually going to get a lot more established, because your roots can still grow through winter, especially here in Australia, where you don't get crazy snow and stuff. So autumn time is the best time in putting out seed for cool season grass. That's when I've always done it here at home, and it's always worked well. What's the best cylinder mower for the first time user? If you're a first time user, man, I 100% recommend that you get something second hand, like a Scott Warner 45 or a Rover 45, something like that. If you have the funds, go ahead and get something like a Protea, Bush Ranger, Swordman. There's heaps of mowers out there in the market, but they're all great. To be honest, I haven't tried them all, but I've heard a lot of people who say their Swordman's are great. Mazports are okay, they're pretty good as well. Yeah, there's heaps of options out there. Princess 77. I have heard of Princess 77. They are very nice and green, aren't they? Nice. What's the best liquid fert? Depends on what you're trying to do. Fertec Complete's a pretty good one if you're going to be going on a program. But yeah, there's heaps of liquid ferts out there, man. You shoot me an email, I can give you recommendations, especially when it's a little bit younger as well. You want to be looking at something that's going to be pushing a bit more K as well to get those roots going. Thoughts for scalping and renovating zoysia? Yeah, man, you can 100% scalp zoysia. You can even scarify that bad boy. Loves it. We'll take a little bit to come back from that reno, because it is a little bit slower growing, the old zoysia, but especially if you're trying to get a lower height of cut, you can do a mad reno on them and they love it. Do you treat your moustache with the same level of lawn care as you mow? No, the same level of care as your lawn. No way, man. I sometimes give it a trim with the skizzies, and that's about it. Would you get away with doing a core aerate in Melbourne now? I'd give it another week or two and you'll be right. Fertigation systems for lawns. Well, I've actually got a fertigation system that I've been sent by Easy Flow, which I'll be doing some videos on that really soon. Oh yeah, my calendar is on the wrong date. You can tell I don't use it. I use it on my phone. That's just for show. Thanks, Kev. So you can see it in the background. There you go. Emerald Kaiku. Yeah, it's good, man. I'm pretty sure Matt has Emerald Kaiku actually. Is it worth using PGR if you have a dog? If your dog's doing heaps of damage, probably not. If it's not doing too much damage, then it could be alright. You can do lower rates as well, just so it sort of helps your lawn tiller a bit more than slow the growth down. So, like, you could use something like 2 mil per 100 square meters. Like, here you go. You can test out some things with it. But yeah, it depends on how much damage the dogs are doing. Wintergreen Cooch is inundated with wintergrass the last 3 months here in Adelaide. Assume I suited the pre-emergent before winter. 100%, man. Definitely. There's a couple of herbicides there that will knock it. You can use Power Check which has endothol in it, or endothal, however you pronounce it, which you can get down at Bunnings as well. It's just called Wintergrass Killer, which is from Amgro. Actually has the same active ingredient in it as well. So yeah, that'll work well. You can also use Monument, Tribute, Wintergreen. Just double check on the label of those, because sometimes some of the hybrid couches don't like certain herbicides, a little bit more susceptible to a little bit of damage. 50 mil of rain last 2 days. Awesome. How good is that? Do you reckon my Granfert would have soaked or washed away? You should be fine, man, with 50 mil. You should be fine. Best time to oversee cooch. What are you overseeing with? More cooch? If you're in Brizzy, man, you can do it now. How do I get rid of my summer grass in my kike? Oh, that sucks in kike. Oh, man. Pre-emergent would be a good way to stop that bad boy coming up. Which, if it's coming up now, I'll get a pre-emergent down now to stop any more coming up, because more will come up. It's hard with kike. Not really many options, to be honest. You can spot spray something like, and I'm not recommending this product, DSMA, which is Pasipalum Killer. It's an S7 chemical, so really full on stuff, not something that I recommend or promote people using. So if you use it, don't blame it on me, but it will knock it, but it will damage your kikuyu as well, so that's why I'm saying spot spray. But kikuyu is pretty resilient stuff, it will come back, but then again, summer grass is pretty resilient stuff, so it might come back as well. But yeah, that is one way to get rid of it. But yeah, you know, it's an annual grass, so it will die out when it gets towards the cooler temps. Mark what's up, brother? Good to see you here from the States. Got to get to work. What's the time over in the States? It must be getting close to 7 o'clock or something, is it? Depends on where you are, I guess, too. Spike aeration, worth doing if you can't do cores. If you can't do cores, man, go ahead and do it. I'd recommend you try and find something though, but yeah. Well, we've gone over 5 minutes. We'll go to 9 o'clock, it's alright. Keep going. How's the Solo 417 going? It's going good, man. I used it this afternoon. Going good. I'm getting better at making it spray all the way out now, instead of like getting an airlock in it and struggling. Yeah. I just sort of I've gotten used to it, lean to one side slightly, and it works pretty well. Alright. How we going? We're going good. We're still got a few questions here. Just did a reno on my Empire. So in Queensland, what granular slow release would you recommend? Oxifert with spread. Depends on your height of cut, man. If your height of cut is, say, 25 mil or above, I would look at something that like 2 Spec Elevate, which you can use on a regular program. A couple other ferts on my website that are similar there as well. Or if you want to go all out, look at something like Inoculate Complete, which has got a smaller prill and has some added extras in there as well. Hence the price point. Is grass mat good or bad? What is grass mat? Shoot me an email. Awesome, man. Sounds good. Drew Garland. Sweet. Legend. Did the Solo 417 spray get recalled? Some of the... Was it the chargers got recalled on some of them? Mine didn't, because mine was made after that recall. Anyway, mine was fine, but I know some did get recalled, but not the ones that are coming out now. Yeah. What's an ideal height for buffalo? Now, if you're cutting with the Rotary, I'd say 40 to 70 mil. You can go all lawn care nut on it and go like 110 mil, whatever he cuts at. It's like a jungle. But yeah, you can... Buffalo does like to be cut a little bit taller. I've seen guys squeeze it down to 15 mil, which is just crazy. Albie, I'm looking at you. You're probably not on here, but that's all good. I think you've got it to 12 mil maybe. I know you got to at least 15. But yeah. You can... I know, Brand, if you've got a Rotary 40 mil is normally like a nice looking height. There we go. Sorry if I've missed your questions, guys, too. I'm going to try and smash some through them now for the next 5 minutes, and then I'll wrap it up. Right. Make sure you outlawn tips me too, just so I can see it. I've just top dressed with sand, but didn't core aerate. Let's be okay. You should be okay, man. Just make sure next time you do it, you aerate beforehand. But you should be okay. You should be fine. Nearly 11 PM in NZ. Committed. Man. Oh. Can you apply, this is from Joel. Hey Joel, good to see you, my man. Can you apply Fert, Overseed and Top Dress on the same day? You sure can, man, 100%. I'd recommend that you do that. So what I normally tell people to do when they're doing this process is they overseed, top dress, overseed again in the opposite direction. So you sort of split your seed in half and then you fertilise and water that bad boy in. And keep on watering because you need that to germinate like that. Greenkeeper here in Oz, legend. I have one of those Bunnings Hortex sprays for my lawn. Just find that when I use kelp and organic liquids that it's too thick and it blocks the straw. Yeah, I found that too, man, especially humic acid. Humic acid seems to block everything. I haven't used a Hortex sprayer for... Last time you saw me use a video, I think it's when I was explaining how to use one, which was like a year ago. Best type of rotary mower. I know everyone loves Honda, and like I'm not experienced enough with rotary mowers, man. I'm not like, this is the thing, like I give out lawn tips. I don't know if I can give out mower buying tips. I'm not the pro in that area. I will be honest, I'm the first one to admit that. I don't know heaps about mowers. I know how to set like real mowers up properly and how to like maintain them, but when it comes to like knowing specs on engines and all that jazz, it's just not me. What height are you going to cut your tiff tuff at? I like that question. I'm going to be looking at probably around about 4 mil, possibly 5. We're making it into a putting green, so the plan is to get 2 or 3 pins in there. I might get some little lawn tips flags or something. See what we go. Leave a putter out in the street when people walk past, but just basically have like a little putting green there. I might chip. No, I probably won't chip from across the road because I'll probably hit my house or the neighbour's house. But yeah, I plan to have a putting green there and show you guys what sort of practices you put in place with cooch when you want to get it that low, because I have worked on a tiff tuff bowling green quite a bit in the past because we have one on the golf course. Not tiff tuff, tiff dwarf bowling green. Sorry, not tiff tuff. That's not right. How soon after a reno, scalp, aerate and top dress could I put down pre-emergent like barricade? So what, man, you could put it down a couple of days afterwards if you really want to. Just be aware that barricade does have a root pruning effect, so if your roots are only, like if your lawn's not very established, if it's not any deeper than 3 centimetres, your roots, it will struggle. Normally I tell people to put down barricade before reno, because believe it or not, doing a renovation on your lawn actually doesn't break that pre-emergent barrier. There's a lot of articles online, a lot of studies that have come out recently that have showed that they've actually done test plots and shown that it doesn't really make a difference if you do core aeration after you put your barricade down. So it's pretty cool. It's pretty handy to know that. Yeah, you should be okay, but barricade potentially, because your lawn is stressed, could slow down your repair from your reno. So you just got to be careful. That's why I normally tell people to do it beforehand or like maybe 2 weeks afterwards, just to be careful. Because you never know. You never really know. Barricade's probably one of the better ones to use, though, one of the better pre-emergents, but yeah, you got to be careful. Thanks for the like on Reno 2019 vids and sub yesterday. No worries, man. No worries at all. The Happy Amateur, yeah. So you guys, I'll tell you what, Happy Amateur has just commented here. Boom. Go check out his channel. He's just started a YouTube channel. He did a little Reno vid just recently. Go subscribe to him. Go give that man some support. I think he's only got 3 subs. Let's bump it up to 100 right now. How many people have got in the stream? 181. I wonder if we can get to 100. So the Happy Amateur is his YouTube channel. I will at him. Oh, the coffee just spilled on the desk. That is not good. Hey, can you get a cloth? I just spilled the coffee. There we go. I'll just tag the Happy Amateur. Not my lawn tip stickers. Coffee stained ones. Dang it. What are you saying? I just spilled coffee on the desk. Trying It's alright, it's not that bad. Guitar pick. Sorry, that's disgusting. Thank you.
Yeah.
It's alright, I didn't get any electronics.
Stickers.
How do you top dress without smothering the lawn? Right, it depends on what grass type you have. If you have something like cooch or kikuyu, smother that bad boy. Loves it. If you have something like cool season grass, you're gonna have to, if you want to get it really level, you're gonna have to do a few top dresses over time. So every time, maybe about once a month, but you just make sure you don't cover the leaf blade up completely. When you do a top dress with cool season grasses, yeah, because it just doesn't like it. Thanks. I'll swipe you. Thanks, girl. Get it together, Ben. Sorry, man. Just okay. I didn't even get to finish my coffee. I was enjoying that coffee too. It was good, even though it was a bit cold. Right, catching up. In Perth, have heaps of winter grass coming up. Sprayed with Breck in winter. What's Breck? Actually, I've heard of Breck. Don't know what the active is, and I wonder if it's just Breck. I think I've heard of that. What is it? Anyway, you put a pre-measurement down now though, man. I would recommend you do because you get some summer weeds coming up as well. Thanks for that, babe. What type of grass does Tiger Woods have in his backyard? He has Bermuda or cooch. He has cooch all over the place in his backyard. Thanks, Ryan Zian. Appreciate you watching, man. I use the Hortex with the Plant Doctor products, works well. Yeah, a lot of guys do still use the Hortexes, and that's fine. It is a great product, especially with your soil amendments, something that needs a little bit more water. That is the way to go. Oh, coffee grounds are good fertilizer. I've never used them. I don't know. I've heard people talk about that before, but I know people using garden beds and stuff too, but no experience there, so I wouldn't be able to tell you. Sorry. Yo, mate, do you have any tips for cleaning coffee off a computer desk?
Get a wife.
You get yourself a wife. She'll bring you in a tea towel and a washer and a hand towel. That's your best coffee art yet. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yep, I know I can't edit out that spillage, can I? That's why editing's good fun, because if you say something silly, you can edit it out. No, anyway, I love editing. Editing is good fun. I love shooting the videos too, guys. Hope you guys enjoy the videos, because one of my favourite things to do is shoot those and edit them. And the reason I started doing them too was just basically just a little hobby, something to like a little creative outlet, and just I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Sorry if I've missed any of you guys' questions. I'm going to wrap up in a second. I keep saying that, but I'm enjoying chatting with you guys. It's good. Pump through some questions now. We'll get through them, and then I will wrap it up. Should I do a reno being in water restrictions? That is a hard question, man. Depends on what water restrictions you're in. But yeah, that's really hard. Try to do one when you got some rain coming, and do a light. Like try to sand it only lightly as well. The heavier you do the sand, the more water it's going to need, because you need to go through that sand. So maybe just do a renovation with an air rate, a scalp, and a really light top dress, and then try to do it around when you get some rain. Is there alright? I've got some questions flying through again. Sweet. Make sure you at lawn tips me as well. Shout us around at the golf club, bro. What do you? Are you an orange, mate? Come along and I will shout you around. I plan to kike. How do I know when to cut it really short and not just the tip? Does that mean you're wanting to get it like make your height cut a little bit shorter? With kikuyu, I recommend if you've got it tall at the moment and you want to bring your height cut down, just go nuts with it and scalp it, and then bring it up to the height you want to be cutting it. So that's normally the best way to do it. Kikuyu can handle it. I wouldn't worry about dropping it down notch by notch by notch, week by week. Just smash it, give it some good water, give it a hit with some fertilizer, maybe a starter fert, something with some higher N. Don't use urea. But then from there, yeah, just start cutting a little bit taller and you'll find it will handle it fine. Hasn't rained for 2 years, bruh. That is not good. It's not raining now, but it's supposed to rain later in the week. What I use to edit Premiere, I use Premiere Pro. That's the one I use. That's Adobe Premiere Pro. Night temps and Brizzy are still coolish. Do you reckon it will be slow germination on a New City Cooch lawn? If they're still cool, yeah, man, 100%. I'll be waiting till your air temps are probably around close up to the 15 to 20 degrees at night. And if your temps are that and you're saying it's cool, get out of here. They're like out of date tops at the moment. Can't wait for water saving tips. Level 4, yeah man, we're level 5 here. Not good. Please do some lawns with buffalo and fescue. We're very rare to find a buffalo lawn in town. Who knows, might take the old lawn tips on the road one day. And we can do some lawns around the place. Fescue, I should be able to find a fescue lawn in town. If you guys remember, my old lawn was fescue as well, so go back to the old vids. No, don't go back to the old vids. Right, we'll get close to wrapping up now. Recommendation on aerating a lawn with subsoil irrigation. Ooh, that sucks. Do you know how deep it is? You can set the height of your core machines. So if you know the height, how deep it is, the depth of your irrigation, then I just set it the height of the tines a little bit higher than irrigation. That's all the advice I give them, man. To be honest, that sucks. Do you have a list of those management books behind you and where we can purchase them from if possible? I got those from Dimmicks Online, those ones behind me. If you go back to the start of this video, I showed them on the screen closely. I'll leave this video up for a bit. I'm almost showing it now because I'm about to wrap up. But one is called The Fundamentals of Turf Grass Management by Wiley. Just Google it and you'll find it pretty quick. It's got a green cover. Other one is Turf Grass Science and Management by Robert Emmons and Frank Rossi. I love those books, man. They're awesome. How soon can a celebrate applied on new turf? The day you're late, it's fine. You can apply it anytime you like. Do it on water restrictions. That is the plan, my man. What's your rugby league team? Do you sponsor the Orange Sims? I don't follow rugby league, man. Sorry to disappoint. Rugby Sims. Snowed in Cambridge yesterday. Wow. 120 mils in Sydney. Oh, it's awesome. Old videos are hilarious. Everyone go back and watch them. No. Do not. Do not go back. Hope you guys subbed to old mate too. What's his name? Wow, I've lost it. All these questions. That's okay. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up so I can spend some time with my wife. But thanks guys so much for tuning in. Really appreciate it. I'm planning to do some more videos in the future because a couple of things are going to be changing with this whole lawn tips things in the future. So I'll let you guys know what's going on with that soon. Keep your ears peeled. Got a couple of cool announcements coming up very shortly as well. So keep your eyes on the channel as well. But yeah, I really want to. Oh, I didn't press enter on the dudes. There we go. The Happy Amateur. Make sure you check out the Happy Amateurs Lawn Care channel. He only started the other day. Got a renovation video on there. Anyway, sorry. There we go. You've got it. Sorry about that. Got distracted. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys tuning into these live streams. I really appreciate your guys' support as well. Appreciate all the guys that buy stuff from my website because it really helps me to continue doing these videos and put some money back into it. And just try to give you guys as much content as I can. Really enjoy doing it. I'd love to bump it up to 2 times a week, and the plan is to do that, as I said before. See how we go in the future. But yeah, as I said, a couple of announcements coming up soon. Excited for that. But yeah, just appreciate you guys tuning in. All the support you guys have given me over the past 2 years while I've been doing this. It's been good fun learning game. Never thought it would be where it is at the moment. We're getting close to 40k subs, which is what? Crazy. 40,000 people subscribe to this channel. Half of them are inactive. No. But yeah. It's all good. But yeah. Thanks guys so much. Appreciate it. Tune in for a live stream again soon. I'll make sure I will do another one more often. I know I say I want to do it every 2 weeks. Doesn't happen. But the plan is to do it every 2 to 3 weeks in the future once we get things under control. But yeah. Appreciate it guys. And yeah, you guys have a good week, and I'll see you guys on Saturday for Saturday's video. Bye. Love you.